It took me a little while to figure out how to square the fence to the Dewalt 745 saw. Um, this probably qualifies as a hack because it just does. Let's get started. First thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take the fence apart. This is the exciting part. Now we've got these 4 screws back here, and if yours is anything like mine, and these screws, the first time I tried to loosen them was not easy. Just keep in mind that although the fence may be made out of a metal, the brackets basically are not. So there's only so much pressure that you can put on without making problems. Okay, now of relevance, what we've got here is the fence itself and the brackets. You'll notice somehow that there's plenty of room in here for the bracket to move around. However, once the screws are back here, then the bracket is pulled all the way back against the inside back wall of the fence. So just so you understand, in my situation, the fence, imagine the blade is here, the fence was leaning like this. So the only way to get the fence to straighten out would be to make it lean back. So what I did was, I added some self-adhesive labels until I finally was able to get it so it was level with the, or actually it was square with the table. Let's assume for the sake of discussion that yours has the opposite problem. In other words, the blade is here and it's leaning back. So the bottom part will be sticking out. In that case, you do exactly the opposite of what I did. And you'd put the stickers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one at a time. Then you have to reassemble it each time and then go try it out on the saw to see when you get it right. I would mention just a couple of things. One of them is when you put the fence back together again, because the shims are up here, I would suggest, can't prove it, but I suspect that the screw that I should be working on putting back first is going to be the one without the shim. And the same would go on both sides. As far as tightening, watch this. I said it's plastic, and if I say don't tighten it too tightly, it doesn't mean anything, right? Because either you did or you didn't, right? But if you notice how I'm holding it, right? So there's only so much pressure that I can actually exert, right? I've already stripped it, so that's why I'm telling you. Avoid it, but it should be okay like that. Now when I put the second screw up here where the shim is, I certainly don't want to make this any tighter than necessary, because it won't work. Anyway, I could waste time putting it back together again for this video, but take my word for it, this does work. It takes a little bit of finesse. Again, I believe it only qualifies as a hack because there are no other moving parts. I don't know how they, whatever, but if this video was helped anybody, I hope you enjoyed it.